talk to me about what are some of the key the key activities that you actually believe move the boulder up and down the hill, if you will, on behalf of your clients? What are the things that are actually moving digital marketing to actually produce those business outcomes you aforementioned?
That's a really good question. And not all of them are totally obvious. I find that often when we speak about digital marketing, an awful lot of people like to talk about the well understood aspects of it, namely around social, what I kind of tend to call the sexy parts of customer experience in digital marketing.
Messaging, social, display ads.
How we'll do all that. But the other part of that are how do you drive return on marketing investments? And if I think of one of our global consumer products companies who are really engaged in what I would call one of the most groundbreaking pieces of digital transformation and customer experience that is really transforming the media mix and the way in which they approach digital marketing. But one of their big lessons learned is that increased use of digital in the marketing function and for customer experience is completely changing the way in which they're interacting at global, regional and local clusters with external consumers. But that insight and the insight they're gaining from that is putting huge constraints on their technology processes, all those pieces that comprise the global operating model. And that is one of the really important pieces to answer your question of moving the boulder up and down. Really understanding that what you want to achieve with the consumer and using increased customer insight and how that relates to then campaigns and return on marketing investment. A lot of the pieces that drive the return on marketing investment now come from different parts of the organization, be it R&D, be it on-demand supply chain, be it HR, the way in which people interact, because we're very used in the digital marketing space to talk about next best action on behalf of consumers and customers.
Our channels or activities.
Exactly. But the other side of that coin is next best action on the part of employees. People still make it happen in digital marketing. So when I conceive of customer experience, I always conceive of a coin. And one side of that coin is customer experience. The other side of that better be employee experience. Because particularly within marketing functions, when you're introducing digital marketing, when you're changing the way in which you interact with your consumer and using data and insight, you've got to put a lot of time and effort into understanding the operating model that's going to support the customer promise that you're making. And be confident, can you deliver that customer promise profitably?